Frierson, and to be clear that you'll be pleading guilty to one 0-point offense of failure to display a valid operator's license. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, no truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
You have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Harris in private about your case today and about your rights.
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand, Mr. Frierson, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
And knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to August 23rd, 2017, around 2:16 p.m. in the area of Schoolcraft and Ashton in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a 2001 Pontiac vehicle without a valid driver's license?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I dismiss the remaining counts before the court. Is there a stipulation of probable cause?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Mr. Frierson, did you post a bond in all of these cases?
Yes.
Much.
I think it was $950 if I'm not mistaken, somewhere around there.
Okay. Give me one moment. Okay, Mr. Frierson, and you posted it yourself, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so I am going to apply your bond to your fines and costs and also to your reinstatement fees and have the balance returned to you in the mail, okay?
Oh, okay.
So the fine is going to be $175. The reinstatement fees, those go to the Secretary of State, and that's going to be $45 for each count.
Okay.
The balances will be returned to you in the mail, but you don't have to take care of your reinstatement fees. We'll take it out of your bond, okay?
Okay, so I could just go down there and request my license back?
I wish it was that easy. You have to set up an appointment.
Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Okay. And wait about 48 hours for our information to be sent over to the Secretary of State, okay?
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you, Ms. Harris.
You're welcome.
Okay. So the gentleman who just checked in with the iPhone and the plaid shirt, what is your name? Volume's not working. Okay. Alicia Cherie James, excuse me.
Yes.
Okay. Getting ready to call your matter. The People versus Alicia Cherie James, calling cases P103-7938, driving while license suspended, X3561975, open intoxicants in vehicle, P689045, driving unregistered or untitled vehicle, count 2, driving while unlicensed, 414931, no operator's license in possession, 15405-034, no operator's license on person, no registration, no insurance, 10489-042, driving while license not valid, 115641981, no operator's license on person, and 13441-264, driving while license not valid. Appearance?
Sheriff Harris, on behalf of Ms. James. Ms. James, could you please state your full name for the record?
Alicia Cherie James.
Your Honor, we have discussed the matters that she currently has before the court. I do know that a portion of those matters are set for review. There are some matters set for pretrial. With regard to the matters that are set for pretrial, she is waiving her right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation.
Is that correct, Ms. James?
Yes.
Okay, can you raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have the opportunity to speak to Attorney Harris in private today about your case?
Yes.
You can put your hand down. Did anybody threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you are actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand, Mr. James, that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay, I'd like to bring your attention to September 18th, 2017, around 3:43 p.m. in the area of Prevost and Chalfont in the city of Detroit, where you're operating a 2005 Chevy Gray vehicle without registration and without a valid license.
Yes.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will make the appropriate amendments to the 2 0-point offenses of improper slate and failure to display a valid operator's license. I will dismiss the remaining counts that have not been adjudicated. Is there a stipulation of probable cause for those?
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, and for the reviews, Ms. James, you have 1, 2, 3, 4 cases up for review today in which you owe money. I'm going to go ahead and close all those out and zero your balances out on those, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. And for today, for the 2 counts that you pled guilty to, I would typically be about $480. I'm going to impose just a minimum fine of $175. That'll cover court costs and mandatory fees that we have to take care of, and I'll waive the rest of your fines and costs, okay?
Yes. So you saying I gotta pay 175?
Yes, did you post the bond?
No.
You did not? Okay. How much time do you need to pay the 175?
A week.
You sure, is that enough time? I can give you a month. if you
Okay.
need.
No, I'm gonna say you could say 2 weeks. It might be before then, but can I get a 2 weeks like maximum date?
I'll give you a month.
Thank you, Your Honor.
And who do I pay it to? I can pay it down there.
You can pay online. You don't even have to
Okay.
come in. You can go on our website. So I put your review date. It doesn't matter to me as far as for payment. I like to give people time so they won't have to check in and tell me they couldn't pay. So I'm going to put your review date for November 30th. Okay?
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. And then I closed out all of your older cases, your review cases, okay?
Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome. So you're all set. If you don't have any questions.
You know I don't. Hang up.
Yep. You have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. I'm going to put you in with, actually I can't because they don't have volume. Mr. Ken Johnson.
I also did not speak with Ms. James, Alicia James.
Miss Alicia James and the other gentlemen don't have audio, so I'm going to try to fix that while you're talking to Kenneth Johnson.
Okay.
Mr. Johnson, are you there?
Yes.
Okay. To breakout room to speak to Attorney Harris. You have 3 cases on the docket, but several more in here. You have a ticket for. Okay, it's a whole bunch of duplicates. So it's the 3 counts on the docket, and his offer will be for failure to display
Thank you.
on the end ticket. Okay, Mr. Johnson, Attorney Harris is going to explain to you what I just said about the offer, okay?
Okay.
So you should see invitation pop up to go into the breakout room. Go ahead and hit join. I'm ready on D'Angelo Jones. Mr. Jones, go ahead and unmute your phone. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
D'Angelo Jones calling case 204-82334. Count 1, leaving the scene of an accident with property damage. Count 2, failure to secure load to body or frame. And count 3, no operator's license on person. Today's the date set for a bench trial. Appearance, please.
Morning, Judge. For the record, Andrew King, on behalf of Mr. Jones. My P number is 55344. I'm standing for attorney of record Peter Torres with my client's permission, who has retained counsel. Judge, the matter has been set for trial. Judge, I do not believe any witnesses have appeared this morning. We'd ask you to dismiss the charges without prejudice.
Okay. And Mr. Jones, can you state your full name for the record, please?
D'Angelo Patton Jones.
Okay, and counsel, as you stated, today's the day set for trial. The time is 9:11. And the officer has not called in, that's Joel Dobis, and nor has a city prosecutor or state prosecutor, so I would dismiss all 3 counts with prejudice.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
Thank you, too. You're set, Mr. Jones.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, now we got 2 people who have no value. Mr. Frazier, this note is not for you, so just ignore this. It's for everyone else in the Zoom room. You're the only one who has audio working, so please ignore this. Long enough, if they had a chance to read.
I'm ready. One eye.
With one eye. Okay, with the Galaxy J2 phone, what's your name, sir?
Anthony Fundenberg.
Anthony Funderburg?
Yes, ma'am.
Is that a do-rag on that name, Mr. Funderburg?
Yes, ma'am. I'm taking it off now.
Okay.
Oh my God, man.
We can hear you, by the way, we're in court. We can hear you.
Oh.
Okay, the gentleman with the plaid shirt, what is your name?
James Roscoe Jones.
Good morning, Mr. Jones.
Good morning.
I have you checked in. I'm going to put you on mute for a moment. James Roscoe Jones. And to the person yelling, "Oh my God," what is your name? All right. And we have one more. It says Zoom user. Young lady, you just checked in. Go ahead and unmute your phone so I can identify you. What's your name?
Brittany Jemison.
Brittany, I didn't hear the last part.
Jemison.
Jimerson?
Yes.
Good morning, Mr. Jimerson. put you on Ms. Jemison right now. Ms. Jemison, go ahead and accept the invitation to go into the breakout room, and Attorney Harris will be in there shortly to talk to you about your case. Her offer is for as charged with the 3-month delay.
Is there a name written on the ticket for driver?
Aries Cross.
Okay, thank you.
Huh? James Jones. Mr. James Jones. Today's your lucky day. Go ahead and unmute your phone. Okay, Mr. Jones, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss your cases, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
And I'm doing that, because your cases, we have an agreement with the prosecutor's office that if they're a certain age, they can be dismissed. So I'm gonna call your matters now. I just need you to say your name. When I ask you, I'll dismiss them and you can be on your way, okay?
All right, thank you, ma'am.
Calling cases 114-889-851, the people versus James Roscoe Jones, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive, and 135-004-631, failure to display a valid operator's license. Sir, can you state your name, please?
James Roscoe Jones.
Okay, Mr. Jones, as I just stated, I am able to dismiss both counts, so I will do so and dismiss without prejudice. So you are all set, okay?
All right, thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. Do you have any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, you have a good day.
Yep, you too.
Thanks. Lucretia, it just said.
It's Spandenberg, Sabree. My phone had died. I had to use somebody else's phone.
Sabree? Judge Sabree, you mean?
It's Spandenberg, Anthony Spandenberg.
I'm Judge Sabree.
There's somebody else's phone I'm using. Mine died.
My name is Judge Sabree.
I'm sorry, Judge Sabree.
Yeah. Not on the basketball team. Together. Mr. Spandenberg, you're not on the docket today.
I have supposed to have one for 9 o'clock and 10 o'clock.
What does the date say?
It say the 12th.
Is your first name is Anthony?
Yes.
Funderberg?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay, so read me the case number since you have it in front of you. We can't find anything in here.
I hope this is the right one. SP 10173531.
I'm sorry, could you say that again, Mr. Funderburg? I missed the last digit. You said SP 107.
17. No, 0 is SP 101.
Okay,
73531.
thank you.
Huh?
This court date was the 23rd of September.
What is it for?
Unregistered vehicle. 19.
prosecutor?
No. Nope, no prosecutor, state or city.
Okay.
Let's see. Mr. Funderburg, it says here your case was supposed to be heard on September 23rd.
Okay. Okay.
Your due date has passed already, so we're gonna have to wait a minute. We're gonna get you either a new court date or handle it today.
Okay.
Right. Do you need to do something else, Attorney Harris, for Ms. Jemison's case, or can I call that one?
I do, but if we don't have a prosecutor, then we will be setting it for a trial, Your Honor.
Okay. And you do know it's for delay, it's a delay sentence offer on it, right?
I do, Your Honor.
Okay. Okay, this is the People versus Brittany Jemison, calling case 270220, one count of allowing an unlicensed driver to drive. Today's the day set for a pre-trial appearance.
Chair Harris, on behalf of Ms. Jemison. Ms. Jemison, please state your name for the record.
Brittany Jemison.
Your Honor, with regards to this matter, it's my understanding that this ticket was actually mailed to Ms. Jemison. On that information and belief, I would move for a dismissal. However, I'm not sure if the court would be inclined to entertain that motion without hearing from the prosecution. So in that respect, we would respectfully request a trial date, please, and thank you.
Okay, so it'll be a bench trial?
Yes, please.
Okay, and Ms. Jemison, your attorney's making an argument and reserving that for the trial date. Basically, I will write on the note here, because you'll probably have a different lawyer on that day. But, so I'm gonna set it for a bench trial on January 19th at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Okay.
Make sure you write that down, because we're not relying on the mail too much these days, okay?
Jared, what time?
8:30.
Okay. How do I get the number, the court numbers for Zoom?
Same way you did today. It's the same number.
Okay.
Same number. Anything else?
You said 19, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, Miss Alicia James, does she have audio? Yes. Let's talk to Miss Alicia James. Good morning, Miss James.
Good morning.
I'm going to put you in the breakout room to speak to Attorney Harris. The offer is for failure to display.
I'm starting to hear you.
Attorney Harris will talk to you about your offer in way more detail than I can. So go ahead and hit join on your phone to go into a breakout room to talk to her about it. And Mr. Johnson, Kenneth Johnson.
Yes.
Telling me anything other than what I'm asking you. Are you studying this for a trial date, or are you pleading guilty today?
But pleading guilty.
Okay. Mr. Funderburg? Go ahead and unmute your phone.
Hello?
Yes, Mr. Funderburg.
Yes, ma'am.
Since you missed your court date, you would typically get another one in January, but I'm going to allow you to call in. Mr. Funderburg, I need you to pay
Yes.
attention.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just pay attention. Be still for a second. Thank you. So I'm gonna have you call in on Thursday at 8:30 a.m., not 9:15, not 9:25, 8:30 a.m. to handle your matter, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Same Zoom number, okay?
Yep.
If you don't fill in, then the warrant will go back out, okay?
Okay.
So when are you calling in?
Thursday, 8:30.
Okay, see you then.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. James out of there. Okay, Ms. Alicia James, are we ready on her?
Ready.
Okay, this is the People versus Alicia James, calling case 154-272-191, due count of driving while license suspended. Appearance.
Sharika Harris on behalf of Ms. James. Ms. James, could you please state your full name for the record?
Alicia Regina James.
Your Honor, we have discussed the matter. It's my understanding that Ms. James is waiving her right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation. Is that correct, Ms. James?
Yes, it is.
Okay, Ms. James, can you raise your right hand? You swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Harris in private about your case and about your rights today?
Yes.
Did anybody threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I did.
Well, you didn't do it yet, but are you pleading guilty on your own?
Yes, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
Do you understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, you want to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
Okay. I'd like to bring your attention to August 9th, 2015, around 12:35 a.m. in the area of 7 Mile and Eileen in the city of Detroit, where you're driving a 1999 Oldsmobile vehicle without a valid operator's license.
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay. I will make the amendment to a failure to display a valid operator's license.
And before the court imposes fines and costs, may I have permission to allocute on behalf of my client?
Sure. Along with information as to whether she posted a bond.
Your Honor, I do not believe a bond was posted in this matter. Ms. James, did you post a bond? Ms. James,
Yes.
You did post a bond?
Yes, I did. Yes.
How much was your bond?
Can't remember.
Well, Your Honor,
I want to say 6. I'm not sure.
Your Honor, she isn't sure how much her bond is with the court, but I'm respectfully asking that the court would consider waiving any fines and costs with regards to this matter. It's my understanding that Ms. James is unemployed and is currently living with family. So she is collecting unemployment, but I would just ask the court to consider that before imposing any fines and costs. Thank you.
Okay, Ms. James, What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the fines and costs out of your bond and return the balance to you, okay?
Okay.
So I'm
Thank
still
you.
gonna use 175 and the balance will be returned to you in the mail, okay?
Okay.
And do you want me to take $45 of that to take care of your reinstatement fee? That goes to the Secretary of State, but we can do that for you if you want me to take that out of your bond.
I would appreciate it, yes.
Okay. All right, so you have the rest returned to you in the mail. If you don't have any questions, you are all set.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are welcome. You have a good day.
Thank you
Thank you,
too.
Your Honor.
Thank you, Ms. Harris.
Oh, you're welcome.
Mr. Kenneth Johnson? Ken Johnson?
Yes.
Go ahead and take your hat off. Calling cases 3474849, the people versus Kenneth Johnson. Count one, driving uninsured motor vehicle. Count two, driving while license not valid. And in 631-754-151, no valid operator's license in possession. Appearance.
Erica Harris on behalf of Mr. Johnson. Mr. Johnson, please state your name for the record.
Kenneth Johnson Jr.
Your Honor, after discussing the matters, it's my understanding that Mr. Johnson is waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation. Is that correct, sir?
Yes.
Okay. Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Harris in private today about your case?
Yes.
You can put your hand down too. Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you were actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand that pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial?
Yes.
Knowing that you're waiving that right, do you want to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to pay your attention to October 4th, 2015, around 4:45 p.m. on Belle Isle Park in the city of Detroit. Were you operating a Pontiac Gold vehicle without a valid operator's license?
Yes.
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will amend the charge to failure to display a valid operator's license and dismiss the two remaining counts. Is there stipulated probable cause?
No stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay. Anything before sentencing? I guess I should start asking that now.
Leniency in terms of any fines and costs imposed by the court.
Okay, well, unfortunately, since June, I have been able to do so. June 15th, I've been waiving everybody's costs. Today, unfortunately, I have to impose bare minimum, which I'm trying to do to cover mandatory court costs. And that's $175. Mr. Johnson, did you post a bond on your case?
No. I got a bail sponsor.
Okay. So how much time do you need to pay $175?
I can pay it today.
Okay. So what I'm doing, at least if you need more time, let me know. But if you say today, that also works. Great. So it'll be $175. You can take care of it online, 36districtcourt.org. You do not have to come down here to pay that, okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, but I have paid my fines and costs. Yeah, I paid my fines and costs in full.
For your civil infractions?
Yes.
Okay. So these are the ones that were left over that you couldn't just pay. When it's a misdemeanor, you have to come before the judge. That's why. You
Yeah.
couldn't just. So what
Oh,
you're saying, everything is taken care of now?
yes, ma'am.
Okay. So what your next step would be is you're going to have to pay reinstatement fees as well. Those go to the Secretary of State.
Yeah.
But it should, if you paid everything else, it should only be these 3 right here that you have to pay for.
Yes, ma'am.
And then you can check with the Secretary of State to see what your next steps are.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good day.
You too.
Thanks. Okay, now, Mr. Frazier, this is what solution I've come up with. So Mr. Frazier, you have clearly been busy for a very long time, neglecting or not taking care of some of your matters, or you have financial issues, whatever it is that's been going on for a while. So I'm sure Attorney Harris explained it to you at least a little bit as far as the amount that you owe for your civil infractions. This also includes the misdemeanors before the court. So you're at $5,426.
Right.
So what I can do, I can help you a little bit. I cannot just have these completely erased as if it didn't happen. That's not the way it works. So what I can do, I looked it up while we were, had a little downtime. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cases that I can dismiss due to the age of the ticket. And
Okay.
also, if you, I don't know what you're gonna do on your other case, if you plead guilty to the 1 count of failure to display, there'll be 2 more counts that I can dismiss, and that'll get you from, that'll take away about $1,900 off of the $5,400. So they'll knock it down $2,000.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Rest of those fines and costs, you're gonna have to either enter into a payment plan and knock them off, or you just go ahead, you can do it on your own time, pay it people, pay off 1 ticket, next month pay off another ticket, however you wanna do it, but I can get you down $2,000.
Okay, that works. Because I mean, I've been dealing with this a while. I've been in and out of jail on these. I think I've been before you while incarcerated, and I got quite a few dismissed before as well. So
Yeah.
I really am. I'm trying.
What's not gonna happen, Mr. Frazier, you're not gonna go to jail anymore for these.
Okay.
I can't put you in jail, I'm not gonna put you in jail for traffic offenses. I don't think you should be going to jail. Nobody should go to jail for that.
Thank you.
So that's the start. You're not gonna go to jail anymore for these, but
Okay.
you do have to address them. I can't just dismiss them all.
I understand.
So after we take care of the ones on the docket today,
Okay.
and you have the ones printed out that I can dismiss, give us about 2 days before you check the system to see a new balance, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
And Mr. Frazier, you're very familiar with the Zoom information. If for some reason you need some help, just call back in at 8:30, Monday through Friday. I know who you are. It may take you a little bit, you might have to wait a half hour or 2, but
Okay.
just hold it and I'll try to fix or help you with what I can, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
All right, so what are we gonna do, Attorney Harris, with his current case?
It's my understanding that he was waiving his right to trial and entering a plea pursuant to the recommendation. Is that correct, Mr. Frazier?
Yes, it is.
Okay, that's for 1 count of failure to display, correct?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, Mr. Frazier? Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to provide is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you have an opportunity to speak to Attorney Harris in private today about your rights and about your case?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, I am.
And are you pleading guilty because you're actually guilty?
Yes.
You understand pleading guilty today will waive your right to a trial.
Yes, I do.
Knowing you're waiving that right, do you wish to continue and plead guilty?
Yes.
I'd like to bring your attention to July 24th, 2020. around 9:10 a.m. in the area of 96 and Maplewood in the city of Detroit, where you operating a 2005 Dodge Silver vehicle without a valid license.
Yes, I was.
Satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
Okay, I will dismiss the 2 remaining counts. Their stipulation of probable cause.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Okay, anything before sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
Respectfully request leniency in terms of any fines and costs imposed by the court, and we truly thank you for helping to resolve some of the other matters that Mr. Frazier had.
Okay, because of Mr. Frazier's circumstances, and he's been calling in, and I know he's trying to fix it, I'm going to waive today's fines and costs, that's $240 typically. I've been starting to have to charge $175. I'm going to waive that.
Okay.
Because I'm not able to help you any other way with the rest of these cases. So,
Okay.
Mr. Frazier, call back in maybe Thursday if you're having some issues and can't figure out what's going on. That'll be enough time for the new number to be in the system and forward you off, okay?
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, did I call the case number? I did not call the case number. Thank you. X375-9265, the people versus Eric Deion Frazier. Count 1, speeding on the freeway 25 plus over. Count 2, driving while license suspended. And count 3, no proof of insurance. But now it's official. I did not put that on the record. And Mr. Frazier, I know this is just an allegation, but it says here you were going 100 miles per hour in a 70 mile per hour zone. If you were doing that, you probably shouldn't be doing that anymore, especially with a suspended license. Okay, I don't want you to say anything about it, but the allegation at this point that has been dismissed. So if that's what you've been doing, you need to cut that out.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, you have any questions?
No.
Okay. So
You said call back in Thursday. What time?
8:30. If you have any questions or issues after we put all your information in the system.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. You have a good rest of your day.
You as well. Bye.
Thanks.